With this Dyson, it was very, very popular. We brought it back tonight. It's the Animal Ball. It's one of their most iconic vacuum cleaners that they make, and we're actually at an even better price than we were in April. It is now the lowest price we've offered on one of the most powerful and versatile machines they do. Now, here's what we have. Because you're shopping with us, we have a special configuration that nobody else can have. So what you're getting is all these tools, and wait till you see this one tool. It is so cool. But you're getting not only the vacuum cleaner, the combination tool, the Stair tool, the Tanglefree turbine tool, the grooming tool, you'll love it, wait till you see it, the tool holder, and you get the carbon fiber soft dusting brush, which is a $39 value by itself, and it's normally not in this configuration. But if you especially have pets, you've got to stay and see how this works, because the one tool is amazing. All right, Gemma Kent, how are you?
I'm just rolling in.
So here she is. She's got the Dyson Ball and the Gemma Ball right here. She's pregnant.
I am, yes. It's not too many pies, as we say in England. So I'm so excited to bring this tonight. It really is phenomenal, because this is the Dyson Ball 3 Animal Extra. Why do we love it, okay? Well, you're not gonna get a more souped up, more exciting corded vacuum from Dyson. This is the top of the line. So you're getting those beautiful tools, but you've got pet performance, detangling technology, and as we've already beautifully highlighted, you're gonna ride on that ball, and it's the only upright that does that. Right. Because it's patented to Dyson. So we're gonna start right here with our lifestyle. And you know, I always laugh at my team because they go a little crazy. It's like we have a party before we go live. But I'm actually gonna start with the hair, because if there's anything that's an arch nemesis to a vacuum, it is hair, okay? And my husband now is gonna have a house full of girls, so we definitely need the power to pick up all of that hair. And we have 2 dogs. And just see how it beautifully goes through there. Now, you know, it might look beautiful, but the proof is in the pudding. What you've got here in the Dyson Ball 3 Animal Extra is you've got 36 polycarbonate veins that are going to comb through that hair. So as I continue to go over to this party, which is colourful cereal on a light coloured carpet, my mum brain right now is going a little nuts, going, what on earth happened? But it's no problem, because as I continue to vacuum, I'm going to make sure I get every little piece here, all the way back here. It's going to continue combing through. And the reason we highlight this from the very beginning, from the get-go, I'd like to say, I'm going to spin this over in a minute, is because if you don't have that detangling technology, which is going to detangle the tangles before they become an issue, then you're going to lose that suction power, and we don't want that. So what Dyson's popped in here, remember, it's over 30 years of innovation and engineering that we're taking from everything we've learned from our corded and our cord-free, and we're implementing it in any new innovation, and that's what you're getting. So we're detangling the tangles before they become an issue. You're riding on that ball, so this is why we call it pet performance.
Yeah, and you can see, right? And that was a lot of hair, and it was long. But none of that is tangled in there, so you're not getting scissors out. No. You're not having to get down there and pick out threads. For some reason, a lot of thread in my house, maybe because I'm a crafter. Yes. A lot of weird stuff in my house, and you never have to fiddle with that anymore. Right. And we're just barely scratching the surface on how impressive this is. Right. And please remember, you and I were on April with this, right? Great, everybody loved it. It was wonderful. We're actually at a lower price tonight than we were the last time Gemma and I had it in April. I also want to add, we have 5 flex and add on the savings of free shipping. It's not a pair of earrings, so it does cost a bit to ship this. You're getting free shipping tonight with this configuration. So awesome, awesome price on this too. What, $499.99 just for the vacuum cleaner by itself. You get all the tools, and the bonus tool is $40, and we're at $379.99.
And you really are getting every tool in order to make the cleaning process easier, because you know, if we have one excuse, that's enough excuse to not even do the project. What you're getting here is, again, everything's thought of. You've got a 35-foot cord. So I know when you think of a corded upright, you think of, oh, the cord, the unplugging. No, you don't have that, 35-foot cord. The hose itself, you've got 15 feet of reach, and everything is compact. So even if you're going to clean stairs, which I just need to mention from the get-go, because that's another concern when you're using a corded, is that when you place it at the base of the stairs, with Dyson, it's a low center of gravity using those 100 components in the ball. So it's gonna stay put. And it will actually just follow you around, which is what you want, isn't it? You don't want to be dealing with that heavy weight on the stairs or anything like that. So with that beautiful 15 feet...
so you're not lifting the Dyson on the stairs. Watch this.
You can literally leave it at the base of your stairs. You can take one of your tools. I happen to love the Tanglefree turbine. First, it's fun to say. Second, again, you've got that detangling technology with counter-rotating discs to make sure we're going to detangle any tangles before they become an issue. And remember, pet hair can be up to 3 times smaller than human hair, so it can penetrate our finishings much more efficiently.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah,
okay.
Very interesting.
So even when you go to tackle the stairs, no worries. This is going to reach for it.
Absolutely. And the reason I mention this is because, you know, my grandparents, they had an upstairs, downstairs, and you don't want them going on the stairs. I don't want me going on the stairs. I don't want anyone going on the stairs carrying, you know, full-size vacuum. So what you've got here is that fantastic reach to be able to tackle it. You see how it follows me? Now imagine you're going up the stairs. That low center of gravity is going to stay on the ground so that you can do your vacuuming. And again, 15 feet of reach in the hose, 30 5-foot cord, you've got 50 feet of reach.
You know what's amazing is to hear how powerful that is with this on it. Like you can really hear it's got a lot of power.
I love it, Suzanne, because it makes my job easier. And remember, we're going to go extreme with our demos here, but I'm going to spin this over for you in a minute, because you know if we're going extreme in the studio, it's going to tackle your messes at home. I'm going to switch this off, and you can just see that power.
And again, there's not a whole bunch of dog hair wrapped in there.
No!
That's awesome.
Tangle-free turbine. Fun to say and fun to use.
I love that. And go ahead.
The other thing I wanted to mention as well is people with hard flooring. Whenever you use it in this upright position, say you have hard flooring going into your carpeted stairs, it automatically switches off that brush bar. Because not only can you use this vacuum on your carpeted flooring, but you can also use it on your hard flooring too, which I'll demonstrate with these larger crevices.
And you said it automatically switches to it?
It automatically, when you have it in this upright position, say you leave it stationary when you're doing the stairs, it's automatically going to switch off that brush bar for you. You're just going to pull it back so it releases those stabilizers at the back. You're going to switch it on. When you're doing the hard floor, you're going to switch your brush bar off, and you're going to allow the vacuum, these larger crevices. Remember, think of your wooden flooring, dirt debris, if you have cat litter, if you have other pets, whether you have birds in your house and you have that little bird food or dog food, whatever it may be that falls in those crevices, we don't want those crevices to enlarge in. So now you've got the vacuum and the power to release all that dirt and debris and make sure the vacuum can do its job.
Okay, I know I'm going to take you out of order, but you have to show the grooming tool.
Okay.
Because if you've got pets, this is like, can you do it? Do you mind doing it?
Absolutely, and we actually have a special video. I feel like we should call it the Suzanne video. You can help me name the dog on this video.
Okay, good.
I change its name every time.
Really impressive when you see what happens. All right, tell everybody what this is.
So when you know, obviously groom your dog, often you'll end up with those little tangled parts running around your home. Now, with the vacuum, this has been engineered in such a way so you can see those lovely bristles, so you can still groom your dog, and then I'm going to release it. That's when the vacuum does its job.
But I mean, you're grooming your dog with a Dyson now.
I know.
So if you have a really hairy dog.
Oh, there he is.
There he is.
What do you call him?
Midnight? Oh, Midnight's fun. Yeah, let's go Midnight. That's great. But watch, you're now going to use your Dyson, daggone it, to groom your dog.
Oh, I love that bit.
You know what? There's something so satisfying about that part of the video.
Yes.
So think about that. If you've got, how many of you use a regular wire brush? And you know, if you've got a dog that sheds, I have to tell you, dog hair is my nemesis. I hate dog hair. Love dogs, hate dog hair, right? And so if you are not grooming, or if you're forced to use a regular wire brush and you're grooming constantly, and then how many of you have that big ball of hair? Then you gotta scoop it up and then you gotta go throw it in the trash. Your Dyson now will help you really effectively groom your dog's hair, and you don't have the big pile and the big mess anymore.
And this isn't just to tickle your dog either. This is engineered for medium to long-haired dogs. And you know, people may be concerned, but my dog doesn't like the vacuum. Well, this is Dyson. So they've even developed a video to help you allow your dog to get accustomed to using this grooming tool. And remember, it's engineered in such a way so that you're going to groom your dog, and then you're going to release it, and you'll literally vacuum your dog.
Yeah, is that smart though? I mean, come on, they've really thought of it all. And again, that is part of this exclusive configuration. Can you do me a favor and just go over all the tools so everybody knows what they do? And then we'll show you more demos.
No problem. So you saw me do the Tanglefree turbine, fun to say and fun to use. You know, I use this on upholstery, I use it on the stairs. You can attach it to your hose directly or attach it to the wand.
Can you use that on your mattress?
You can use it absolutely on your mattress. Remember, you can't put your mattress in the washing machine, I always say, and after 7 years it can double its own weight, so get used to vacuuming that mattress, and the Tanglefree turbine is perfect for that. You've seen us use that, you won't see it enough because it's just so fun to use, that dog grooming tool, engineered for medium to long-haired pets. I'm gonna leave that in a moment. You've got the Stair tool. I think this is an unfair name. I start to try and give feedback to Dyson. I say, this needs to be an upholstery tool. You've got a felt strip here, which is gonna gently agitate your furnishings to make sure that we release the dirt, angled in a specific way, so we're going to go for maximum suction. This is, I would say, for your more delicate accent chairs, or I have dining chairs that have fabric on them. You've got the combo tool, so even though we're saying that you're getting 5 tools, it's like you're getting 6 tools because this is a fan favorite. You've got the crevice and a firmer dusting brush. Fantastic if you want to keep it on your caddy, which is included also in your setup. So you can make it a way around your house, whether you're doing the floor, the stairs, or any finishes in between. And then we're getting to this.
This is the bonus tool.
This is the bonus tool. This is absolutely wonderful. This is the carbon fiber dusting brush. Why is it fantastic? Well, it articulates in such a way. Think about your televisions, think about your blinds, think about your computer screens, your delicate lamps,
keyboard.
Your keyboard.
Kind of bumpy.
Perfect for that. Anywhere that you need that dusting, because it's carbon fiber filaments, which is going to release the static so that your vacuum then can really suck up the dirt, whether it's on the floor.
Interesting.
Even
it
your
releases
walls.
the static.
It releases the static. So the dirt can be released as well. So Dyson think of everything. And the thing that I love about all of these tools is they all serve a purpose. So whatever it is that you're doing in your home, Suzanne and I are not going to be able to cover everything. You'll come up with more things. Every home is unique. Customize it to your home. So each tool serves a purpose, up to you how you use it.
And here's what I find interesting about Dyson. They spend almost as much money researching their vacuums as they do their tools. They aren't just blow-off dumb tools. You know, sometimes you get some tools in a vacuum, you're like, oh, this is the dumbest thing ever. It doesn't do anything.
Right.
What I love truly about Dyson is they do millions and millions of hours and dollars worth of research just to create these tools. So you know you're just getting quality all around. And here's why you buy a Dyson. Number one, it's gonna last you and last and last. It's funny, I have 2 Dysons. My old Dyson was fine. I just wanted an upgraded one, so I bought a second one. I took the old one and put it up at our little place up north. So I have a Dyson at both places. I love Dyson. It's a great product. It works really well. It's you know, it's kind of the creme de la creme. And you know, sometimes, you know, you've seen Dysons out there. In fact, this one is actually $539 if you had to buy it anywhere else. If you're gonna buy it out there in retail, and you can buy it, but you wouldn't get that extra tool, that's a $40 value. That's now in here. So our value out at the retail level is $539. We're at $379. And for me, whenever I invest in a Dyson, it's the one investment I'm super comfortable with because I know the quality's great and it's built to last a very, very long time.
Absolutely, and just like you say that we engineer our tools and our vacuums in as much focus, you have microbiologists studying dirt to make sure that we're engineering the appropriate tool to match the task, right? And so we also give you a 5-year warranty, which is super important, especially when we're discussing an investment. And then when we're talking about this vacuum in particular, we want to talk about the power, because this is a corded, top-of-the-line range that you're going to get. We've got 70 pounds of weight in the vacuum, and in this cylinder, sorry, and I've attached it using the hose. I'm going to switch on the vacuum. We're doing a little bit of magic here at this time of the morning. And just watch it glide up. It goes so fast, Suzanne, that I have to make sure I switch it off. But I want to just demonstrate the kind of power you're dealing with when you're interacting with Dyson.
Yeah.
So yeah, you have microbiologists, you have engineers, you have scientists. Remember, it's still a private company, so a lot of their investments go into the research and development, so we're ahead of the game. Patented Dyson means you can't, it might be imitated, but it cannot be copied.
So true.
Exclusive to Dyson. Even the way they test the machines, it's 541 miles of usage, which is, I discovered, is like from St. Pete, where the studio is, all the way to Atlanta.
Oh my goodness.
Or New York City to North Carolina, whichever one works for you. So we really want to make sure that it works in lifestyle, how it works for you. So now I'm at the naughty carpet. This is where I want you to do the Dyson difference at home. Go ahead and vacuum with your current vacuum and go ahead over that same area with the Dyson Ball Animal 3 Extra. I've got an empty bin
Well, it wasn't empty, I hate to be honest with you. There was stuff in it.
Oh, there was stuff?
Yeah, a whole bunch of stuff.
No way, I'm going to empty it. Thank you for saying that.
You're welcome.
I'm going to just dump it over here.
It's the baby thing. Baby brain. Well, what's amazing is all the junk I actually picked up before we got to this demo.
I know, I'm like, absolutely not. Am I not starting
Now
with...
it's empty.
No, it is empty. I'm not starting with a full bit. And I'm even just going to do part of the carpet now. 4/5, right? Is that right? Yes. Keep me honest, Suzanne.
I do.
Getting those beautiful carpet lines. Oh my gosh, they're so satisfying. And I've become a little obsessed with them as well. But now, a flick of the wrist, think about changing a light bulb. That's how you're operating your Dyson Ball Animal 3 Extra, because it seriously glides on the ball. So you truly are getting those beautiful carpet lines, but again, they're only beautiful if they're doing or serving a purpose. So I'm going to go over to this blue piece of paper to release the dirt. Remember, 5 layers of filtration system in the vacuum.
That's shocking.
99.97% of 0.3 microns. That's pollen, dust, pet dander, skin cells, things you don't really see or pay attention to, but they can affect your furnishings. If you don't have the suction power, just look at the depth of that was hidden in what looked like a seemingly clean carpet, then you could possibly wear away your carpet fibers. Our flooring's an investment. Let's protect that investment and do it with something that's really going to take care of your flooring, whether it's hard floors or carpets, and do it in a clean, efficient way.
You know what I find interesting about those little, how fine it is. Like, you guys, that's like almost talcum powder fine, right? That little fine stuff that's down deep in your carpet, do you know it actually speeds up the destruction of your carpet? You might not know it, but it acts like little saws. And what it does, it starts sawing away at the fibers. And so have you gotten like new carpeting, or maybe, you know, I'll tell you, it's on your steps, it's really visible, and you're going up and down the steps all the time, and you're like, why is the center of the steps not only dirty, but obviously, it's starting to get matted, or the carpet doesn't look as good anymore. It is because it's like little saws that are cutting those fibers when you have all that little teeny dirt, and it's actually destroying your carpets and your rugs faster because it's left in there, and then you're stepping on top of it, and then it's literally like chopping trees down in a forest. It's slowly chopping all those little fibers of your nice carpet or rugs, and it's ruining them. And it actually makes them get destroyed faster when you don't get that little fine stuff out of there.
Absolutely, and we're only replacing 1 room of flooring, and it is a major investment. So we really want to protect what we already have. And again, that's the peace of mind that I have when working with Dyson. So you've seen us, we've focused on the carpet, you've seen us focus on the crevices for the hard flooring. I really want to give some love to think about luxury vinyl planking, your laminate flooring, whatever it may be, because this vacuum tackles it all. And now I have to mention, and this is a really good mention, if you look here, you'll see 3 different illustrations. So not only do you have that beautiful power that you saw me demonstrate using that 70 pounds of weight, but you have even more control. You have what I call your everyday suction. You have your high pile. You have your low power where you really need that souped up suction power. And wherever, again, don't let the name or the description dictate how you use it. You select your favorite. Mine happens to be over here on my far right, your left, because I absolutely love the freedom that it gives me. I already have that wonderful suction with the Dyson Ball Animal 3 Extra. Now I just let the vacuum do its job. I'm gonna switch it on. At the top, you're gonna switch that brush bar off. So if you have that concern of, you know, am I gonna protect my flooring?
Right.
Just look at that. The precision that you get when you're vacuuming with Dyson, you're getting that edge to edge clean. I'm gonna turn it to the side so you can truly see I'm gliding on a ball. It's an operation using a flick of a wrist. So corded upright, but in the most efficient and effective way possible.
And because the Dyson's so effective, you're cleaning less. You're cleaning less and you're cleaning better.
You are.
Using this Dyson.
In one pass as well.
Yes.
That is so true, because actually you notice the mess and you tackle it, but when you're doing it, you're really doing a deep clean every single time.
Right, exactly. And so you have to do it less times because it's so effective.
It really is. And you'll notice that when you do that Dyson difference I mentioned, go ahead and vacuum with your current vacuum, even if it's a Dyson but older technology, and then go ahead and use our Dyson Ball Animal 3, which you can see gliding on a ball, and use that precision, that power. Everything serves a purpose. The ball is assisting in driving that motor head forward to make sure that we're capturing the dirt. And 5-layer filtration system, if you remember, if you go down memory lane with me for a moment, do you remember when you used to vacuum, you used to smell what you were vacuuming?
Yeah, right.
Well, now with 5 layers of filtration, we're actually capturing 99.97% of 0.3 microns and holding onto it. That's a lot of numbers, especially at this time of the evening. That just means itty bitty tiny dust that you don't want to be breathing in, we capture and hold onto it. And you have 2 lifetime filters.
And I want to explain the filters too. What's funny is the air coming out of the Dyson's cleaner than the air going in. It's cleaner than the air you're breathing, by the way. Let's talk about the filters, because I don't have to buy new filters. Oh, God, that would be awful.
You know, that's a really good point, because I actually take it for granted, especially when I've worked with them for almost just 2 months shy of 6 years now. And you've got 2 lifetime filters, because normally when you're investing in something, there's always those add-ons or further developments. With Dyson, you don't have that. So everything that you need is included from the get-go. You've got 2 lifetime filters right here on the top. And actually, if you look at the ball, you can see that sneaky little purple circle. That represents the filter as well. So you've got 2 lifetime filters. You're just going to unscrew them, rinse them under cold water, let them dry for 24 hours, pop them back, and you're good to go.
So you never have to buy another filter. I will also tell you too, Dyson's customer service is exceptional. If you've got a problem, a lot of times they're so proactive about it that when you call, there's like, does it sound like this? And they play the little sound. You're like, well, yes, it does. And they go, here's how you fix that. Also, I had to go to a Dyson customer service, and I went to a center in Tampa. There's one over in Tampa.
Center. It's really close.
It's really close.
Yes.
And I went to the tech center, and do you know, they fixed everything, so there you go. I go, well, I figured they're gonna charge me something. No, they literally didn't.
Warranty.
Yeah,
I love the warranty.
It's amazing, and they're really, really good at it. So when you call in, typically most of the time they can fix your problem over the phone, and you don't have to call them very often because it's a Dyson. That's the cool thing. It rarely screws up because it's a really good product. Okay, I wanna talk VIP financing.
Okay.
Here's how you're gonna be able to swing this to get it at home and finally get that Dyson you dreamed of, because it's very much like tablets. There's some tablets and there's some phones out there you know are the best of the best, and the Dyson is in that range. That's, you know, it's the one that everybody wants to have because they have such a great reputation, and they just make really great, high-performing product. So how do you get it home and make it more affordable? You pull out your HSN card. In this case, we're giving you 12 months VIP financing to be able to pay it off. It's a little over $31 a month, right? And as long as you pay it off in a year, we will charge you 0 extra interest. The way credit cards make money is, of course, charging you interest every month. With our crazy VIP financing, we do not do that as long as you pay it off, and that happens at certain price points here at HSN. So get the card out. It's finally time to get that amazing, iconic Animal Ball Dyson. If you don't have one, you can get it, save 20 bucks on the first purchase, which is great, but it's really that VIP financing that makes that card extra special. All right, what are we gonna tackle next?
Well, I want to really describe that compactness of the Dyson Ball Animal 3 Extra. And you said, you know, it's iconic, but you're getting the latest model from Dyson, which is really exciting. And what makes it super exciting is the 35-foot cord, so you're not unplugging and unplugging. And then everything is stored in the back. This is what I mean. When you're investing in quality, it's game-changing. So everything is thought of. You've got your hose in your wand, which is 15 feet of reach. I'm going to go ahead and attach that combo tool. So you'll see now I've got not only a crevice, but also that firm dusting brush. You've seen me take care of the flooring. You've seen me take care of the whether it's hard floor or carpet. You've seen me take care of the stairs. But what about the ceiling? Think about your vents and things above you. I'm going to switch it on above my head. I've got that 15 feet of reach, and I've got that beautiful cord length of 35 feet. So I've got 50 feet of reach. And you can see it's just following me along. And so now my feet are firmly on the ground. I'm walking backwards. I'm not getting out of a chair, a step ladder, a wobbly stool. Everything is thought of.
You know what I love it in that position is the floorboards. Doing the edges.
Oh, it's fantastic.
And we are with child here. So instead of you, God bless you, you having to get down there and try to rub them or scrub them, you literally in that same position go right along here. Or all this little area right where the crack is.
I'm sorry,
you
Suzanne,
can get
that's actually dirty. I'm going to clean it.
Yeah, would you clean it? 'Cause it is really. Let me slide this useless plant away. But look, you can just go along and clean. How many of you don't clean your floorboards because it's really a pain in the you-know-what? Now you're just gonna take it along in that so you can go way, way high.
Yep.
Or really, you're gonna love it to go really low.
But I'm not staying on a stool and I'm not bending down low. I'm letting the vacuum do all the work for me. And think about, you know, I have the crown molding in my house. I'm crown molding obsessed. Whether it's on the ceiling, whether it's the chair rail, wherever it may be. But guess what it does? It attracts dust, okay? I have the blinds in Florida. Every window's got a blind. Guess what they do? Attract dust. But with this, especially carbon fiber, you're going to release the static. Remember, engineers and innovators noticed that the reason that things have the dirt stick to them is because of that static. You need something to release it, patented to Dyson. So now you can tackle those messes. That carbon fiber brush, which is included and exclusive to HSN, that is fantastic for releasing that static. And remember, it articulates. So if you're using it on your blinds, if you're using it on your television, if you're using it on your keyboards, your lamps, your mirrors, your picture frames, it's going to work with you, not against you.
Which is, again, who knew that if you change the fibers on an accessory, it's going to release the static that acts like double stick tape to dirt. Like, how smart is that? I mean, that is the little details that Dyson will research and actually spend millions of dollars looking at to make sure they make smart tools and smart products, and that's why it has the reputation it has. Again, we're gonna show, this is not Midnight, this is another dog. Are we gonna show vacuuming? I kinda wanna show the dog grooming tool again if we can. Only because that dog grooming tool, if you've got a hairy dog and you're brushing it every day, or you really should brush it every day, you know what a mess it is. You get all that hair and then it's all around you, and then you're going back and trying to sweep it up or clean it up. You literally can now use this Dyson to groom your dog more effectively than you can do it just by regular brushing the dog. I think that's the most brilliant thing.
You know, my dear friend who's on our sister network, Debbie, she has a beautiful dog called Logan, and he has long hair, and he has become the Dyson model. And the fact that you can vacuum your dog, because I grew up with Springer Spaniels, which is a very popular breed in the UK, and their hair used to get everywhere. They used to get in the fridge. If you don't groom your dogs, the hair really can find everywhere. And remember, it can be up to a 3rd time smaller than human hair, so it can penetrate your furnishings and stay there, unless you have the powerful suction to release it, which you do with the Dyson Ball Animal 3 Extra. Another feature, I've got the wand, I'm gonna release that wand, and now we have just the hose. I'm actually going to attach that combo tool straight to the hose and utilize the crevice. I'm going to switch it on. Remember, when it's in the upright mode and switched on, the brush bar automatically switches off. I've got these beans here. Suzanne can vouch, you can hear it.
Yes, I can.
You've got the lentils. It's fantastic for junk drawers.
Oh yeah,
It
so
really
good for
is.
junk drawers, yeah.
Think
Or in
about-
your car, all the
Yes.
crevices in your car. Ugh.
Your lint tray. In your dryer, anywhere that you can't necessarily reach down and get to, now you have that ability, especially with that combo tool and the hose and that 35 foot of reach.
Which is awesome. All right, guys, so here's what we're doing. We had this on in April. It's the last time actually we aired it was in April. It was a higher price. It was extremely popular, of course, but we brought it back, and now it's the lowest price we've ever offered for the iconic ball. This is the latest edition of it, though, too, so it's got a lot of really wonderful upgrades. And what does it do? It allows you to clean less. Do something better with your time than having to rub and scrub and vacuum and go over a spot 20 million times. It goes from ceiling to floor. It goes from hard surfaces to all your carpets and your rugs, which is awesome. It goes from the car, you know, out, I don't know, like to your living room. I mean, it's really, it really is incredibly versatile. And of course, you get that Dyson power and you get that performance that only a Dyson does. That's why Dyson products are so wildly popular. They consistently outperform the other guys that are out there. They really do. And they have so much patented technology built in that you said it, they're the original. They are the GOAT when it comes to really making smart appliances. I have a Dyson hair dryer. I love my blow dryer. That's amazing. So whenever they attack anything or they decide they're gonna put their focus on a product or a product category, they're gonna do things that are extraordinary that you just don't find with anything else. Here at HSN, we're giving you the lowest price, 5 FlexPay with a regular credit card, 12-month VIP financing if you use our HSN card, and finally get that Dyson, because nothing compares to it.
And you know, I feel a little spoiled because I've had the pleasure of working alongside them for almost 6 years. But when you're working with quality, and I know it's a considered purchase, you're investing in not only what you currently have, your flooring, but your time. You're getting the gift of time. Right. I'm actually going to switch this on because when I tell you that don't let the name of the tool limit you in your usage, this is called a Stair tool, but I'm actually going to use it on a car mat. Yes, a car mat. I'm going to switch it on and just demonstrate that power, how it really leaps into the vacuum.
And it's honestly jumping in. Yes. She doesn't have it fully flat down.
No.
Can you guys go any closer on that? Can you stop for 1 second, Gemma? Thank you.
So satisfying. And again, that's the other thing too, you're not having to go over and over and over again. I remember I used to be enlisted with the help with my grandparents growing up on Saturdays. What day was your cleaning day? Did you have a cleaning day traditionally?
It was Saturday.
It was Saturday? Yeah.
Because my mom was off work. So.
Yes, and so it was not, you know, my mom was off work too, but she sent us to our grandparents. So we were enlisted.
Smart mom.
Yeah. Smart mom, there you go. I'm not leaving my daughter, no way. So we would go, but it wouldn't take, you know, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You're thinking about hours of cleaning, that deep cleaning, not when you're working with Dyson. We're talking about one pass. We're talking about the innovation. You're not tangling. There are not tasks after you've completed the task. When we're talking about that tangle-free turbine, the detangling technology in your vacuum itself, you're not then having to take the scissors, the knife to detangle it. It's all done for you.
Yeah, it is. And again, you're talking about an innovation. Now, please remember, Dyson always puts together exclusive deals. Remember, you're getting that extra, really unique carbon kind of, what are you calling it, articulating tool that goes with it. That one. That is a $40 value, and you can only buy it separately if you buy Dyson elsewhere. They've actually added it to our Dyson. And then what we did here at HSN is we're giving you the free shipping, and we're giving you now the lowest price we've ever done. And having a corded Dyson, there is a difference. You know, you have that 35-foot cord, so you're not going to have to keep unplugging it and plugging it to try to get your house done. But again, between the tools, the Dyson name, the quality, the versatility, now that it can groom your dog. If you have a hairy dog or you've got a lot of dog dust bunnies, you know, floating around the house and it drives you crazy like it would me, this is going to be the first time you use that grooming tool on your dog, you're going to go, oh my gosh, how did I ever live without this? If you honestly bought it just to groom your dogs, it would be so worth it. But then obviously the beauty of it comes in when it's whole house cleaning, and it does that for you too.
We always say wall to wall, you know, surface to surface, and now we can say pet to pet.
No,
because
paw to paw.
Paw to paw, there you go. It really is having that innovation, that engineering. Again, we want it easy to use. You've got that 35-foot cord, you've got that 15 feet of reach of the hose and the wand, and now you can really tackle messes even when it's long hair. I have long hair, I refuse to cut my hair off. I want to keep it long as possible. I'm going to switch it on. I want to show you what the arch nemesis of a vacuum does, which is the hair. If it tangles around that brush bar, then you're going to have issues with your suction power, which is not what we want, because then you're going to negatively impact your vacuum. As I continue to vacuum this party over here on the carpet, you're going to see how it's going to continue detangle the tangles so they don't become an issue for me. And the reason they do that is using 36 polycarbonate vanes to detangle the tangles. You've got 100 components in the ball, which is going to assist in driving the brush bar straight into the flooring to make sure that we're assisting in detangling. And you also get to select what suction power you want by utilizing the front. Now I'm going to switch it over, and you can see, or not see, any hair wrapped around that brush bar. That is so important because, again, we don't want tasks after we've completed a task. No scissors, no knives, no digging in there trying to get out the hair. It's done for you. I'll be honest with you, when it used to get tangled, I'd replace my vacuum.
Are you serious?
I did.
And I am so thrifty. I would go get scissors and cut, and then but then you still have to physically touch it and pull all the stuff off, which is disgusting.
I think I was destined to work alongside Dyson. Like, she is being so wasteful. We needed to keep the same vacuum. And now that you do, you really become accustomed to it. I mean, I know you've utilized Dyson, and if you have at home, you really get used to that innovation, engineering, and knowing a job's well done the first time you use it.
Well, it's funny because you forget how great a Dyson is until you're forced to maybe not use one. Right. Like maybe you go somewhere and like, hey, could you help me vacuum? Like, you know, mom's house or something. You're like, oh, Or if you have to put your foot still on the old vacuum to get enough pressure, or if you go over a space multiple times, I can almost guarantee you, if you're using any other vacuum and you just go over once, they're still leaving a bunch of stuff left in that carpet. We can kind of show
yeah,
it.
We can.
Again. If you use a Dyson, it's getting deeply, deeply clean because obviously of their patented system that they use with the kind of the heart and soul of it, really.
Yeah, I am coming with you, Suzanne.
Sure,
I'm just emptying this here. Just to demonstrate the grossness. But remember, it's a 5-layer filtration system, so all that stuff stays trapped in. But you were saying about like the naughty carpet and demonstrating what gets left behind if you don't have the suction power. Right. That's why I wanted to empty the bin. Because if you take a look at this, yeah, you can see some dirt and debris on the surface, but what I care about is beneath the surface, what we can't see. Because with Dyson, they take care of the dirt you see, the dirt you don't see. I'm gonna switch it on. Again, I mean, I would love for you to be able to feel what I'm feeling at this moment. which is the ease of use. Because it glides on a ball, it's literally a flick of the wrist and just gently pulling it back, and the vacuum does it all for me. It's engineered and innovated in such a way that everything works in harmony, so it truly is easy to use. You know, you'd think with those carpet lines, I'm doing something phenomenal to get them. I'm not, I'm just using the vacuum.
And notice too, you didn't have to go back and forth 10 times over the same spot.
That's what I love. And you really call out things that I've become so accustomed to, Suzanne. So I'm walking over those carpet lines just to show you.
Look at all this stuff.
And remember, we saw some surface dirt, but I don't think you're prepared for this. Half-gallon bin emptying.
Jeez.
Look at what was found in there.